Hello, and welcome to Teacher Training Information Session. This session will help explain what I have to offer you as far as a 200-hour Yoga Alliance certification. First, I would like to introduce myself. My name is Rebecca Dawson, and my qualifications are I am a 500 experienced registered yoga teacher and with the Yoga Alliance. And also, I am a yoga therapist registered with the International Association of Yoga Therapists. I've been teaching yoga for about 25 years, and it has been a personal blessing to me, and I hope that it has been a blessing to my students as well. This is one reason that I teach teachers so that they can bring the gift of yoga to others. So I want to talk about our training and what you will get from it. My training is a little different than the rest of the trainings as I had the added wellness component. So since I am trained in yoga therapy and yoga for wellness, I have a little more knowledge that you can learn from. So we will also learn how to help some people with injuries or work with people, work private classes with people who have injuries, who have stress-related illnesses. And we all know at this time, stress is a big important factor, who have emotional problems. And there's a wide range of modalities that you can work with within this framework. So you will get some help with that. You'll also get knowledge in Vinyasa Flow Yoga. I also teach you Hatha Yoga beginners class, Yin Yoga. You'll also get some chair yoga. So I offer all of these classes as well as the foundations of Vinyasa Flow. And I hope that you would enjoy doing all those different modalities. And this yoga training will be in the tradition of Krishna Matara. If you've never heard of Krishna Matara, he is considered one of the most influential yoga teachers that came out of India, and his teachers have brought the yoga to the West. And some of the famous teachers that he has have studied under him and have brought his lineage are Iyengar. I know you're all familiar with him. And then we have Batavi, Joyce, and Gary Kraftstall, and there are several others that have studied under him that have brought the yoga tradition here. So he's a very influential yoga teacher, and the book that we'll be studying is The Heart of Yoga, which is written by his son, Deskachar. Okay, so during the training, we also will do a 20-hour online anatomy class, and it will be by David Keel, and it is the functional anatomy of yoga. And the reason I like this class is because he speaks in layman's terms so we can all understand. So if you never had any anatomy in your life, you're going to be able to understand David. And what he does is he'll do the yoga poses and he'll tell you each part of the body that is affected, which part of the anatomy is affected by your pose. And you can therefore better relate what you're doing in class to what part you're going to be working with and what other parts you need to warm up before you do your practice. So that's why I like his class. All right, so additionally what we'll learn is meditation. We'll go in depth in pranayama techniques, which is yogic breathing. We will also go into Ayurveda and learn about the different doshas and the different body types. We'll do some chanting, not a lot. If you're not great with chanting, it's not overwhelming. And then we will practice cueing and teaching each other. We'll practice our poses, we'll practice alignment, and we'll get to know each other very well. Most of all, it is an inner journey. It's an inner journey of self-discovery. As we go through the Yoga Sutras, they give us tools to help us manage our lives, not only manage our emotions, but also manage our relationships with others. And the most important relationship is our relationship with ourselves. The training will be discounted due to the coronavirus. If anybody's interested in learning more about how much it costs, then I will give you my information at the end of this and you can email me. There are several ways to pay, and you can break it up into monthly payments if you wish. All right, so the duration of the training will run either from the end of September, first week in October, or the first week in October through April, approximately 8 months. We will have 3 days of trainings. One will be an in-person training for about 7.5 hours, and that will be conducted in St. Augustine on Anastasia Island. And the other 2 days are going to be 2-hour Zoom sessions where we'll go over things that we can do online. We'll get 2 hours for those 2 days. Additionally, we will have 1 class on Zoom per week of Vinyasa Flow or Yin or whatever we're studying that month. I'll have 1 class during the week. So it'll be 4 classes during the evening. If you can't make the evening class, I'll do the recording and you can do it at your leisure. All right, any of the books that we use, there's only about 5 of them. You can get them on Amazon.com, and you can also get used ones, so you don't have to buy new ones. There will be a partial scholarship awarded to anyone who wants to write an essay on why they want to be a yoga teacher, and there will be a partial scholarship awarded to that person. Even though the way we teach yoga has changed somewhat, there will still be opportunities to teach in-studio classes, private classes, excuse me, corporate classes, and of course, online. You will also learn how to teach online classes from me, learn about what music to use, readings to use, what breathing techniques to use. You will be able to develop a beginner's class and also develop an intermediate class. And that will be all on your own from scratch. So as I said, this training is a Yoga Alliance certified training, and some of the benefits of being a Yoga Alliance member are that you are internationally recognized right away as soon as you tell them you're Yoga Alliance certified and they see your little logo, and that they know that you have practiced minimum standards at least to qualify for this certification. They do marketing, so for your website, they will help you market. They do online trainings, continuing education. They do workshops online. You'll get discounts on clothing, yoga props, and anything relating yoga. They'll also invite you to community events where you can network with other yoga studios and yoga teachers. And so I hope you will consider taking this inner journey with me. And even though you may not ever teach yoga, it still is going to be a transformational journey for you to go within and find your real self. It is a journey of the heart. And so I hope you will help spread this gift of yoga, which is so needed now at this time. Again, if you want to get in touch with me, my email is B as in Becky, Dawson, my last name, DAWSON, at yoga, YOGA, the dash sign, CISE.com. And I have some of my classes on my website, so you can check it out at my website is yoga dash size, CISE, and it's the number 2.com. But my email doesn't have the number 2, but my website does. Okay, so I hope to hear from you. You can also send a message on this website if you like, and hope to hear from you soon. Namaste.